My name is Carl Jarvis. I'm a candidate for Houston City Council District C against incumbent Ellen Cohen, who is one of the main creators of Houston's so-called hero ordinance. In the last video, we talked about how absurd and even dangerous the hero ordinance is because it fails to define what discrimination is and what discrimination isn't, so that businesses can be held liable for what amounts to hurting people's feelings. If you missed that video, you can find it at herosucks.com. In this video, we're going to delve a little bit further into some of the abuses that are going to occur if this law is allowed to pass. And as a preview to those abuses, we're going to look at some of the bullying tactics that are being used to try and get the law passed. This campaign has been a real education for me, and that education began just a few days after I filed, when I got a call from a Houston Chronicle reporter. She was asking me about my candidacy and why I got into the race. And so I was sharing with her all those reasons and telling her about my military experience, my long civic involvement in the community, my political involvement, and the book that I wrote about the history of the U.S. political system. We spoke for about 30 minutes, and then 2 days later, the article that she was working on came out. And the article basically had one sentence about me, and it said, "Carl Jarvis opposes the hero ordinance." Since then, I've been amazed at how hero proponents try and seize the moral high ground with these bullying tactics that amount to name-calling on the kindergarten playground. Never mind the serious budget, pension, and infrastructure problems that we have. The dismal record of a mayor who's now leaving office after having been in Houston city government for 18 years, with the city in its worst fiscal condition ever. Let's set aside all that and fast forward to what's going to happen if this ordinance is allowed to pass on Election Day. If no one is allowed to criticize, oppose, or even question the hero ordinance without being labeled a bigot or a racist, then who's going to speak out when, not if, abuses of this law occur? What if this law becomes a bludgeon of political correctness, not unlike the tactics that are being used to pass the law? How hard will it be for a business to defend itself when it's labeled bigoted, racist, or discriminatory under the law? This is a law that violates every principle of our justice system because it makes people guilty before proven innocent. Is this the kind of city that we want to live in? Is this the kind of world that we want to raise our kids in, where they're afraid that if they offend someone or hurt someone's feelings, that they might get thrown in jail? If you have similar concerns about this ordinance, please do us both a favor. Share this video, direct people to herosucks.com to view the entire series, oppose Proposition number 1, and vote for Carl Jarvis for Houston City Council District C. Thank you.